Spring 2019. Whoa, I've been saying 2019, I could say 2020. What's up guys, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch review for you. Today we are talking about the ORLY Spring 2020 collection called Feel the Beat. If you guys haven't heard of ORLY before, they are a mainstream salon brand. They are listed as being 12 free, meaning free of 12 of the dangerous chemicals that are found in nail polish. They are cruelty free, they are vegan, they have a rubberized cap which I absolutely love because it makes it so much easier to open the bottles. They also have a wide flat brush which I also love. And another fun thing about ORLY is that their bottles are actually 0.6 milliliters, which means they're slightly bigger than the industry standard bottle. So now that you know all of that information about ORLY, let me show you guys the swatches. We've got 6 beautiful new shades and I absolutely love them all, but I'm going to tell you my thoughts after, so let me just show you the swatches first. So as always, using base coat underneath all of my swatches, this is the ORLY Bonder base coat, which I will link in the description for you guys. So first up in this collection, we have the shade Lilac You Mean It, which as you may guess is a really beautiful soft lilac color, and this color actually features a pretty intense fuchsia shimmer running throughout it. It ends up being a little bit subtle on the nail, but you can still definitely see it. I think this is one of those colors that would look absolutely incredible in direct sunlight, and that's when that color would like really shine. But overall, such a beautiful soft muted shade. I love this almost cool undertone to it. It was perfect opacity in 2 coats, and I think it looks gorgeous in indirect light, and I think that fuchsia shimmer will make it look even better in direct light. Next up we have the shade Magic Moment, which is a really beautiful sheer light purple shade with a really intense blue duochromatic shimmer running throughout it. Now I know that these types of polishes are hit or miss with a lot of people. Personally, I love them. I love that sheer glittery look, especially for spring. I think it's so fun, and I think this one is super gorgeous. It looks perfect to me in 2 coats. If you want fuller opacity, you can go in for a 3rd, but as you can see, you can't really see my nail line, and I think the color is so beautiful. I think it's so soft and sheer and pretty, and I totally love it. Next up we have the shade Lips Like Sugar, which I honestly think is the most vibrant color I have ever seen in a spring collection. This is basically a neon fuchsia cream, but it doesn't perform like a neon. It actually performs really impressively. I got a lot of good coverage on that first coat. I did need a second for full coverage, but I honestly feel like if I had done 1 thick coat, I could have gotten away with just doing that one. And it's a really beautiful color. To me, it leans a little bit more summery, but I do like that they included this in the collection for those of us who are really tired of pastel shades. And I think it looks really good on, and it makes me look tan. Next up we have the shade In the Groove, which was really hard for my camera to capture, and also just based on my skin tone, I think it looked really different on me than it did in the bottle. This is like a really rich reddish brown shade, but I think because I'm so pale, it really just pretty much looks like a brick red on me. I do think it's such a beautiful shade, and I'm definitely gonna wear it, but I feel like this is definitely a little bit more suited for darker skin tones. I did manage to get opacity in 1 coat, but I threw on a second just to show you. This was a really impressive formula. Next up we have the shade Glow Baby, which is a medium nude shade, and this one does feature a pearlized finish, which as I've told you guys before, I totally love, but again, I know this is kind of a hit or miss thing. This one was super opaque. I definitely could have gotten full coverage in 1 coat, but because it had that little bit of a pearlized finish, I wanted to throw on a second just so I could have some nice even brush strokes, and I think it looked really nice with those 2 coats. Again, I think this is another color that would look absolutely fantastic on darker skin tones, and on me it leans a little bit peachy. And last but not least, we have the shade Sweet Thing, which is a super light pinky nude cream color, and I don't know why, but I was getting so sloppy with painting this on. I didn't think the formula was especially runny or different than the other shades in this collection, but I think I was just a little tired, so I'm sorry about any sort of mess here, but this was another really pretty shade. For me, just with this really light color, it was a little bit more sheer than the rest, so I did end up having to throw on 3 thin coats. Regardless, I think it's a really soft, lovely shade. I love colors like this, like around Valentine's Day, because I think they're so soft and delicate and pretty, and for me, this is just a really great nude color that suits my skin tone really well. So honestly, I think it's really cute. So yeah, those are the polishes, and like I said, I am really in love with this collection. I feel like even though this is a small collection of only 6 nail polishes, it really checks off all the boxes for me, and to be honest with you guys, I am not a fan of spring collections in general. general, I feel like they're always, I don't know, this is like the time of year when I get so burnt out with nail polishes because I feel like I'm just bombarded with like soft, muted pastel creams, and they're always the same colors. Like they're always like a soft purple and a dusty rose and a soft blue, and I'm just so tired of it. I know that's mean, it's just my least favorite time of year for nail polishes, but this collection feels so good and different. Like it does have those pastel-y soft shades, but there are different types of finishes, and I feel like that makes them so unique and interesting. And they also have 3 different nudes, and they're just for a wide range of skin tones, which I feel like is amazing, especially for such a small collection. To be able to be inclusive is awesome, even though I am of the belief that you can wear any shade of nude no matter what your skin color, but I do love seeing that they include some darker nudes in there as well. I think that's super awesome, especially like I said, for such a small collection. They've really managed to pack a lot in there. Somehow, even though each polish is basically a different finish, I think they managed to be so cohesive and they look really nice together too. So yeah, overall, absolutely loving this collection. I think this is the best collection that I've seen from Orly yet, and it's making me super excited for 2020. I can't wait to see what else they come out with. I feel like it can only get better from here, so all good things. But yeah, I would love to know your thoughts on them. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this collection, if you're planning on picking any of them up. So I got these from HB Beauty Bar where they retail for $7 USD each, and I also have a discount code with them. You can use the code Kelly to get 20% off your entire order. But I would love to know what you guys think of these polishes. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this collection, if there's any you plan on picking up, or if there's any that you totally hate. I would love to hear from you. Just let me know. I answer all of my comments. And give this video a thumbs up if you like my swatch reviews, because I love doing them and I love hearing from you guys, like I already said. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. There's a big old subscribe button that you can just go ahead and click, and that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Okay, fun fact, I do not like true crime stuff, and I feel like that used to be like a not like other girls thing where girls would be like, oh, I'm not like other girls, I like true crime and I like hearing about mass murderers. And then it became such a thing that it is now more popular to be into true crime than it is to not be into true crime. And I feel like there's so many YouTube channels and podcasts and all this stuff for true crime, and I've tried so hard to be interested in it, but that does not interest me. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm still trying, but I just feel like that's not what I want to hear. Like I feel like I use entertainment for me as an escape from, well, reality. So I guess in general I just don't really like hearing about real stuff, but more so I don't like hearing about bad real stuff. So yeah, I'm really not into true crime, but I've tried. That's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.